Hi everyone. So yeah, a quick video about my trading yesterday. Yesterday afternoon, I went out for the afternoon, had a eye test. I have glasses, at least for driving. Just a non-related trading story here. I went to the eye doctor, who did all the tests and then told me I don't actually need glasses. So I have no idea what's happened to my eyes since my last test. It was 10 years ago. But surprisingly, now I just don't need glasses. First case in human history of eyes just improving. But I did that, had some dinner, and yeah, watched a movie. So didn't really fit the video into my day yesterday. But yesterday's trading started off with a wobble. Well, not really a wobble, but just a loss that, let's say the market took away all my lady luck with the first trade and gave it all back on the third trade. So I'll go into why. I lost on the first trade. There was an inside bar here, and I thought, well, yeah, to go long on this very simple strategy, break of the inside bar to go long, and we got ticked in, played around with on this bar, and then it dropped here really quick, spiked down, and stopped us out. I would say we were really unlucky here because this twice, on this bar and this bar, ticked above this one to trigger the trade on MNQ. But on NQ, it didn't trigger. So that was a bit painful because it actually triggered to the downside on NQ and was good for 30 points. So instead of a 30-point winner, I got a 50-point loser because I was charting on MNQ. Maybe something to think about going forward. Have the NQ chart open as well and see if it does actually trigger on NQ. So a bit of a painful loss to start the day with, but yeah, I got some. Did I get some slippage there? Yeah, 5-point slippage there. Really, that's quite horrible. I just noticed this. I got slippage twice today. This time, yeah, negative slippage. And on the third trade, actually got, I don't know, positive slippage. I'll go into that. But yeah, that was a bit of a sore one. I looked at the PNL as well, which I shouldn't have because just a bit painful. But at least I didn't do anything stupid. I sat and waited for the next trade. Maybe so I started to look at the 2-minute chart as well for entries, and I took this inside bar here. I'd wanted to take this one, but this, and I hesitated because I just still feel a bit hesitant about going short on days like this. Plus a 2-minute bar, or 2-minute chart. I've been trading mostly the outside bars on 2-minute chart, but inside bars not so much. But here was an inside bar here, and oh well, I tried to take this one, but I hesitated and it dropped immediately 40 points, 50 points almost. So I was a bit agitated, but a bit that feeling you get when you miss out on a trade. But then we get this inside bar here, and I thought, okay, let's take this one. So I jumped in on this 2-minute inside bar here, looking for 30 points. Yesterday I was okay going for 30 points because ATR was high, big movement in the bars, so 30 points was easy to get on the NQ, nice target. So I jumped in there, and I'll go back to the 5-minute chart because this, while I was in the trade, it formed this inside bar on the 5-minute chart. I didn't take it initially, this one, because I thought, okay, that's extra confirmation. My target was here initially, and this went about 25 points and then reversed back to my entry on the 2-minute chart. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to take as well this 5-minute inside bar. So I added another 2 micro contracts, and turned out to be a very good decision. We took 2 off for the initial scalp at 30 points, and I decided to keep the other 2 on for another 30 points. It's a really nice trade. Got this nice bull run here. So that was essentially 2 trades of 30 points, which got us slightly into the green, a few dollars into the green after that big loss, or significant loss that started the day. And then there was one more trade. I really didn't want to go short here, to be quite honest, because just with how the market is, any pullback was getting bought up almost immediately over the past 6-7 days. But here, this candle, we get a big bearish inside bar, and I thought, please just don't trigger me in. This is going to be, I have to take it if it sets up, but I really don't want to. I get ticked in, and this wick here wicks down and wicks back up in about 1 second. It was, I don't know, I thought I had some system issue, but I get ticked in, it wicks down, and thankfully here, I don't know if it was the ninja trader or the market itself, maybe thought, you know what, he's had a bad loss here that he didn't deserve, shouldn't have been ticked in, took some slippage as well. Let's give him an extra 5 points here. So instead of my 30-point take profit, I got 35 points. A nice 5-point bonus there. But yeah, that was... I have to be careful with these counter trend trades because, as you can see, this went a few points past my 8 points past my target before strongly reversing. And maybe adding some context, maybe it would be better to skip those type of counter trend trades and just wait for the next one in this direction of a trade. As you can see here, we get another inside bar, and this went 30 points very quickly, very easily, and you could have got more if you'd wanted to. But that ended my day, and I think this sort of intelligent adding on here, adding to the winner, the Tom Hogarth special, adding to a winner, and this trade here, ended the day nice in the green, just on the eval still, but slowly but surely in the right direction. Still, this quite honestly has been the best week this year. This year I've just struggled so much emotionally. I would have a few days of progress, consistency with Pats, and then just get so angry with it that I would blow the eval, tilt, revenge trade. There was really just no risk management there. Emotions were just boiling up. So much frustration of trading Pats for so long, or 2 years, and just going in reverse. It wasn't that progress had stopped, it was that I was regressing with Pats. I don't know if it's a price action of now, or mainly just down to me not able to handle my emotions with Pats trading. And it was just nice at least to have a break and try something different, a different instrument on the NQ, and just get some consistent wins. I had 2 losses, I managed those losses, and just respect the rules and strategy. And I think it's not even, the progress hasn't been from there's probably progress there because of this change of strategy, but I think the main progress comes from managing risk, accepting losses, and just waiting for the next setup. And I think that's where the progress has been, just accepting a loss and moving on. And it's been, yeah, good to see consistent wins, see progress in terms of process and the P&L and the evals. It's been a long time, honestly. Even on an eval, it's been a long time seeing progress. I would get an eval to $300 in the green, and then the shit would hit the fan. But at least now, even this, and this is sizing normally. This is sizing as I would on a PA. Getting evals in the right direction. It's just been a week, so I don't want to get ahead of myself, get too excited. I think also I need to see what happens on a range day with this, because it's all very well playing these breaks of inside-outside bars when the market is just trending up, because anyone could have just bought a micro or a mini at the start of each day last week, closed it at the end of the day, and made thousands of dollars. So when the market's just trending up and up like that, yeah, you can just buy pretty well. His first trade lost, but through the day you could pretty much just buy, put your stop at the swing low, and be 90% sure of profit. So, but maybe that's the name of the game on days like this, and maybe that's the weakness with Pats, is just waiting for these extremely small 4-8 tick scalps in ES. And there's a lot more profit to be made for the day, especially on days like this. But yeah, I have to see what happens on a range day. If, for example, the PA just ranges between the opening bars like this, will this strategy work? I need to backtest that. So I keep saying I need to backtest, but I still need to find the best way of backtesting. I know TradingView, but some of their subscriptions can be quite limited to just a few weeks, couple of months. So I wanted to test 6 months. Maybe I can do it through NinjaTrader with the Apex eval subscription. Maybe I'll try that. And just keep forward testing and take any loss, any win as data analytics. But yeah, I do have this Apex eval, but I showed that we're almost $400 away from passing it, so I don't want to think about that, but yeah, it's hard to keep that out of your mind when you get there. But yeah, I mean, the past 2 weeks with this inside-outside bar has been very successful, and another week like this, hopefully see more progress. And yeah, as always, try to dedicate some time to studying Albrooks more, really trying to hone in my knowledge and strategy of Albrooks. So have another set of tools in the tool set. But for now, so far so good. Some consistency, progress, managing emotions, and yeah, hopefully it continues. So hope you have a nice weekend, and see you next time. Peace.